Hello, and thanks for joining in to watch my Christmas craft haul. I'm Jenny Hall. I recently ordered and found a lot of the items that I'm going to use to create my Christmas cards this year, and I'm going to share them with you here. The first company that I'm going to show is what I ordered from Simon Says Stamp. I've really been wanting to try some of the Brutus Monroe Alabaster White crisp, really detailed embossing powder, so I was excited to get my hands on that. And I also really like the look of these pre-printed watercolor panels. They're from Suzy, and they are printed on Tim Holtz watercolor paper, I believe. So it's a nice heavy quality, and I'm really going to have a lot of fun watercoloring these images and turning them into Christmas cards. I think they'll, oh, look at that squirrel. I just love that squirrel. And I have lots of stuff here. The great thing about Simon is that you can order their products and you can order from other companies that they carry. So I've listed all of the product names on the video screen here. If you have a question about anything, you can check the video description down below. There will be a clickable link for every one of these products so that you can get your hands on them too. They were purchases by me, so these are not advanced items. Like you can order them now. They're available now in all of the stores. So here is a set of stencils that I'm really interested to try out. It's 4 different stencils to create one look. And then here's what it looks like as a background stamp. And then this PINECONE background stamp is so gorgeous. And I'm thinking of using the sentiments in this holiday greetings mix one with many of the background stamps that I chose from all of the different companies. They also would work really well on this pattern paper from Honeybee Stamps. I've already used a piece of this, and I love this pattern paper. The next company I want to share is Concord and Ninth, and here's a look at their packaging. They always package everything so beautifully and include a free stamp set. Isn't that cool and generous? They are a wonderful company. So the first item is the Annuals bundle, and I'm going to use this in conjunction with making some calendars for 2020 and give them as Christmas gifts to my kids' teaching staff and all of the therapists and the bus drivers. And I thought this would just be something I could start working on now and have it ready when Christmas time rolls around. And if you notice that plaid background there, now I did start playing with these a little bit, but that plaid background is a stamp that I've had on my eye on at Concord and Ninth for a while, so I got it and I inked it up, and I plan on putting down a piece of background stamp on each one of those calendars with an image on top of it. And then here's the easel die. It's not new, but it goes perfectly with all of these little calendar sets. And this is the Geode bundle. This is beautiful. I've had my eye on this for the longest time. This was kind of a splurge for me. I've been saving up, and I knew that when Christmas time came around, this is when I'm doing my Christmas so that I can get all these things that I've been looking for. Gina K Designs is next, and this is my first time to have ordered from Gina K. And I just want to tell you guys, if you have not ever tried their stamps, their cardstock, their adhesives, her products are top of the line. I can't say enough good things about them. This background stamp, this red rubber, is super quality, and it really works well. Her cardstock is amazing. This stamp set is one that I've already created with, and I'll share a card in just a few moments with it. But you guys know I love a bird stamp, and this one does not disappoint. I have special plans in mind to use these. Now here's a look at the craft cardstock from Gina K, and these are Prismacolor pencils that I did this little tufted titmouse image. And this is the cardstock, the different ones that I got from Gina K. This was my first time to try out her cardstock, and I have to tell you, friends, it is amazing. The quality is really way up there. And I think that there's a reason why a lot of people are using Gina K cardstock. and her inks. I haven't tried her inks, but this craft cardstock is amazing. It has a lot of fibers in it, so it has a nice bit of interest. It's very heavy, and I'm just really, really loving how it works. The next company is Hutson. Hutson always includes a little thank you gift in their packaging, and it's always fun to see their little card that they make too. It's very nice of them. I wanted to get another brush, and this is a black velvet watercolor brush, size number 6, from Silver Brush, and I'll be using that in my upcoming projects. Some crystal clear droplets in the Essentials by Ellen line. Hutson carries other brands, but she also produces some of their own product line, and they are really high quality and very, very, very cool. This is a So Cute die that goes with some of the wool felt that Ellen also carries. And I'm going to be using this to create some Christmas ornaments that I'm going to put my kids' picture in and give as Christmas gifts. So I've got like so many things that I need to get cracking on, because here it is getting towards the end of October, and I'm going to need to have Christmas items done. So I've got so much on my plate. I'm really going to enjoy working with these things. That was the Thistle stamp set from the Essentials by Ellen, and this is from Hello Bluebird. This is Storybook Friends that I've had my eye on for a couple of months, and I waited to order it because I really wanted to make sure that I wanted it, and I do. So I can't wait to use that. And Hello Bluebird has a lot of really fun dies too. Here's a stamp set from the Stamp Market, and I'm looking forward to using this for all occasion cards. This is a really interesting set, and I'm thinking that it's going to look really nicely watercolored, or maybe even colored pencils or Copics. And I got my hands on some Nina Desert Storm cardstock. So let's compare the craft cardstock from Gina K on the left and the Desert Storm on the right. There's a subtle variation in color, but they're basically the same thing. They're both a very heavy, high quality cardstock. This is Hero Arts, and I really love what Hero Arts has carried this year for their Christmas selection. Here's a look at the October 2019 My Monthly Hero card kit. This is you get through a subscription service, and I get that every month, and they have even these little clay pieces and some wonderful cardstock, and I'll have another look at the cardstock that I ordered from Hero Arts. They also have amazing cardstock. I'm just now getting myself exposed to all the different cardstocks that are out there, and I will tell you guys that there's a couple of companies that really stand out as far as quality, and Hero Arts and Gina K are right up there with anything that I've ever used. So here is a precision glue pen from Hero Arts that looks exactly like the Gina K Connect glue. If you are a fan of the Connect glue, then maybe you'll like the Hero Arts as well. And they look exactly the same to me. Here is a fancy die for paper piecing for doves. That's going to look nice on Christmas cards. And then the Nordic Holiday background stamp set. That's probably at the top of my list. I'm really looking forward to making techniques. Cathedral of Trees is going to make some beautiful Christmas cards and be able to carry through into the rest of the year. So I thought this was a good investment. And then here are the different cardstocks that I picked up. I always throw some cardstock in when I do a Hero Arts order, and it's because their cardstock is really, really great. So I think I'll probably end up having a mixture between Hero Hues cardstock and Gina K cardstock, and they're both really affordable. The packaging is not, like, you don't get 40 pieces per package, but it's a smaller package and it's a lower price point, and it's comparable to anything that I've used from other companies, and very, very good quality. Here is the last company that I'm featuring, and thank you for sticking with me through this video. This is the haul that I received from Altenew. And the first thing is they included a free gift in my order, and that was the inspiration guide for their new release. because I got some items from their new release. This is the Grateful Heart bundle, and it is this one big amazing flower with a lot of other interesting items to go along with the flower that are in the stamp set. And what I love about Altenew's layering stamps is they show you exactly how to use them, what order to put them in, and where to line them up. In fact, that really big flower takes 7 stamps to get that detailed look. And I have already used it. I'm going to feature a project on Thursday, so be on the lookout for that. This is the String Art Heart die, and if you're not familiar with string art, then take a look at the example that's on here. It's something that's really big, trendy. I did this when I was a kid and had a blast with it, and I'm so glad to see it coming back now. I do a lot of handwork with sewing handwork, and being able to use these on my cards is exciting for me. This is the Cube cover die, and it's a very, very sturdy die. It's really heavyweight, so I think that it's going to cut really well. And the Pegboard canvas cover die, you can use this for stitching also and make your own design. And it's kind of like you can do double duty with the string art rectangles if you keep them together, but the Peg art has more pieces on it. And the leaf frame cover die, this one is going to probably show up with some different Christmas handmade gifts to send out to family. All of the product links are down below in the video description. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I appreciate you shopping with me. Have a great day.